The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Because you're there when I awake, and then you give me the lights of day. Because the children with you can play. I think I am. 'Cause when I speak, you're always there. You even listen what I can tell. 'Cause you're my gospel, my daily bread. That's why I think I am. I am, I am. I am, I am. I think I am. I think I am. I'm glad I am. I'm proud I am. A real religious man. I am, I am. I am, I am. I feel I am. I feel I am. Oh Lord I am. God knows I am. A real religious man.
Hello, my name is Mandy, and I live around here. To be specific, I live at the Thompson. So here's the problem. The city of San Marcos has 8 open construction projects right now, and one of them, the biggest one in this video that we'll be covering, is Mill Street. Mill Street is a $2,400,000 project, and it only covers about, 1,000 feet. But by blocking off those 1,000 feet, it really makes a big impact on the people that live here. So a little bit about myself. I came to Texas State about 4 years ago to perform at its halftime with a bunch of other cheerleaders. As you can see, it's kind of ridiculous to see us all come out on the field. But I've always been a big fan of the Hill Country. I've lived here my whole life, so of course whenever I had the chance to come to Texas State as a college student, I took that chance within a heartbeat. Now I'm a retired cheerleader and I work as a gymnastics coach, but even here in Buda, Texas, I can't even escape the construction. Construction is just inevitable here in this Austin area. So mainly this video is just going to be me driving around my daily routes of going to campus, going to HEB, and just coming back home using Mill Street. So without a further ado, let's just head on over to San Marcos and show you what I'm talking about. So here we'll be going to campus, but anytime that I need to leave my apartment, this is the road that I will always be having to take to either go to campus, HEB, work, anywhere that I need to go. Also, I would just like to point out this little water puddle that we've been revisiting. That's also kind of the reason why the construction is costing so much, around $2 million, is because they're having to uproot a whole bunch of the asphalt, put in these new water contraption things. And the worst part about that whole situation is that they're not even going to be doing the other side. Now, I'll come back and revisit this long line of traffic, but just know that it is kind of an everyday part of getting to campus, getting to HEB type of lifestyle. But this road is so popular because, of course, you have to get to campus. This is Ocarina. Ocarina is also frequently under construction, but it's done under the school, not the city. And usually, whenever Aquarina is under construction, it does create a lot of traffic, but they seem to be faster at completing the construction rather than these other city open projects. So, this overpass that we're coming up on is one of my favorite places to drive. It's got some of the best views of campus, the best views of sunsets. You got a lake over to your right, you got Bobcat Stadium to your left. But it's kind of tricky if you know about it. It's so 35, no one ever goes 35. You have to quickly shift over to the right. And then, which whenever you drive here, you'll be back in the middle lane. And most of the times, I'm always having to get back over into the right lane. So it's just a constant maneuver of your car. So, as you can see, going to HEB is kind of a hassle. You pass at least three construction sites, and from here, I could take a right and go down the one way to Mill Street, but I decided to go ahead and just give you a nice tour of some other roads and open construction projects, specifically CM Allen Parkway. But here, I'll just Drake put it. I'm pretty sick of this construction. Um, I This construction project was supposed to be done in May. I've been here since August. It kind of started around November. I would not have honestly assigned here had I known that there's going to be this construction. So that yellow building is going to be 3 stores and a restaurant, which I'm super stoked about. Had I not been the one to live literally next door, that is right outside my window, and not get to enjoy the benefits of it. But these holes right here are detrimental and they do not fix them. My alignment has been messed up because of it. All this dirt everywhere, obviously your car is going to get dirty, which I mean, it's not too much to complain about, but you know, it kind of does stink whenever you would prefer to have a clean car. The bus does not do well down this road either. It's terrible whenever the mailman has to come and put in mail and no one can get around him. This side of the road, again, isn't even in the $2 million budget to be fixed. So before Mill Street was a one-way, this was the obvious direction we would go. Those are our bus stops. We don't even use that one. We actually use this temporary one now because the bus doesn't even come to that side. But this one way, this closed off road, you used to, I'll show a picture up at the top right, you could turn in right here and it'd be safer to be doing what we're doing right now. But now we just go all the way down to the only open exit and just really take that risk of maybe you're maybe not getting a head-on collision. My best conclusion to this whole construction going all around the city would be maybe to finish the ones that you have open, which of course are the 8. To have been proactive in that situation, maybe not open up 8 construction problem or situations, while you still have others going on. Uh, I think the city should really recognize that its residents are impacted by the tremendous amount of delay and construction going around. Um, you know, it would be not reasonable or likely that they would compensate us in money for going around the new direction of Ocarina instead of just going up and down Mill Street. But it would be nice if they would compensate us in gas money, maybe an alignment check or a car wash, but none of that's reasonable within the city. They got bigger fish to fry. So the only thing that I could ask for them to really fix all the construction and the issues is really just do one at a time and finish those projects. It seems like they're never gonna get done. It'd be nice to see them be done. Also, I like to introduce you, Porter. He's super sweet and accompanied me the whole ride. Thank you.